guys, happy Thursday. It's April from Mama Loves Food. How are you? Happy Thursday. When you get on, oh, there's my phone. When you get on, go ahead and say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Things aren't coming up today. Say hi, tell me where you're watching from. Sorry we're running late. You guys, I don't know what it is. You would think that the more practice I get doing this, the better I get at it. But it seems to be the opposite's true. I find it harder and harder to get on time. I'm just finding our comments real quick, and then we'll start the shares, and then we're going to start the show. So, like I said, make sure to say hi when you pop on. Where's my show? Are we? There we are. All right. Oh, there you are. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Aditi. Hi, Corrine. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Janie. Hi, Julian. Hi, Melissa. And hi, Deborah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the share started. I'm sorry we're running late. But it is what it is. It is what it is. My kids are getting older. They're going to bed later and later. When we started the show 2 years ago, my kids were in bed by 7:30. So it you know, things happen. Okay, so tonight we're going to do Cobb salad. I've been craving a Cobb salad. I don't know why. I have. So we're going to do a Cobb salad. Oh, I've already turned this burner on. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of oil. Where's my oil? Where's my oil? There's no oil. I'm going to put a touch of oil in this burner because y'all know this giant pan takes a long time to heat up. Thank you, Miss Patricia. Oh, help. It's a new one apparently. Helps if I open it. Snowing in Montana. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Today is not. Today is not. Today is not. Today is not. Okay. We're going to use this one. That one didn't want to open. Okay, we're going to heat that oil up because that pan takes a long time to heat. Now, I'm going to do the shares. Go ahead and get yourself a nice cocktail. I'm going to do that in just a moment. Or some popcorn, whatever you want to do. We're going to go over here and share. You look gorgeous, Miss Jennifer. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Lori. Hi, Ashley. Is it Ashley? Ashley. Hi, Anthony. How are you? Hey, Lisa. You look beautiful. Okay. Where are we? We're just waiting for Facebook to load. Hi, Robin. Hi, Diane. Has everybody joined our Facebook community? I know you have. I don't know if you have. I've got this one piece of hair that's hanging down. I know everybody hasn't because there's only about 1,000 people in there right now, and I know there's more than 1,000 of you that watch. So make sure you are over joining our new Mama Loves Food community. We're all hanging out over there, having a good time, continuing the conversation after, it is cold beer time, y'all. Continuing the conversation after the show is over. Here we go, we're pinning this to the top. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Like I said, you would think, after doing this for so long, this pan is massive, I would have the hang of it by now, but I don't, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna do our shares. Bum, ba, da, bum. Where is Miss Karen? Where is she? All right, we're gonna do our shares. And any guys, caring is sharing. Facebook pays attention when people share. We super, super, super appreciate it. When you share this to your wall, share it. If you've got a group you love that would appreciate it, don't share it and don't spam it into groups. But you know, if you've got a mom's group or something that you think would enjoy the show, go ahead and do that. It's such a fun group. Kelly is right. It's a good group. Okay, we're going to put this here. We can do this. We can do this. I know, Laura. I was getting worried I wasn't going to make it on too. I don't know. I've got a mental block lately. It takes me a long time. All right, here we go. We're going to put this here. There's Miss Karen. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. I finally got my hair done. I got it done on Tuesday. I just took a little bit off, and then that's why I have the clip in, because I did actually cut, not bangs, but some, I don't know what you'd call them, fringes. But I braided it because I'm not allowed to wash it for like 48 hours, and like 2 hours ago was 48 hours, and I didn't get in the shower in time. So it's a little greasy looking, which is why I braided it. So maybe it's not that obvious. Hopefully it's not that obvious. But y'all, can I just tell you, let me just tell you. When they straighten your hair like a really, really lot, it's so much easier to see all the gray. When I started this show 2 years ago, I had no gray. Is it the show's fault? I'm thinking it's the show's fault. I'm just kidding, it's not the show's fault. Okay, in a group, mama. That is not the right group. Mama loves food. There we go. Okay, almost done. I swear, I swear, I swear. Lighter lipstick. Is it lighter? I went for the red to match the red. I went for red and then I mixed in just a little bit of pink. Okay. In a group. Kitchen. Okay. I think that's all those shares. Hello, Miss Maria. Carolyn gave me gray hair. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to try and age gracefully. All right. I'm going to see how much gray I can handle before I start coloring it. All right, live. Now. Okay. I think we did. Oh, Twitter. Those of you who are not signed up for the text messages, make sure you do that as well. Kelly can put in the comments how to sign up for the text message alerts. Hi, Mom. If you are really bored right now and going, gosh, why does this girl not ready, not, you know, it's because I'm a one woman show, 1.5, because Kelly's not here, but she helps. Anyway, okay. Cooking. Oh, April's. We can do this. Cooking live. Now, come join the fun. And there's our link. And is that right? Is that right? That's right. It says it's right. Okay. We're going to send that. Okay. I think we did it. Is that everything? Is that everything we're supposed to do? I hope so, because it's all we're going to do. Okay. Thank you, Judy. Judy likes my top. Beth likes my top. You guys are so sweet. All right. Tonight, I bought this beer, okay? There's this, like, local section at my market for the beers, and I was like, oh, that's fun. Look at it. It's colorful and swirly, and there's a Buddha, and it's fun, right? And so I bought it, and my husband says, April, did you mean to buy wasabi beer? I bought wasabi beer, you guys. Anyway, I tasted, my friend had some over the weekend, and I tasted his, and it actually wasn't terrible, so, but I didn't take more than a sip. So we're going to find out. My top is from Walmart, but it's like 3 years old. Ooh. Oops, I wasn't looking. I love blue cheese too. So we are going to do tonight, we're going to do a Cobb salad, which is not on the website yet, but we'll teach you how to do it. We are going to do a red wine vinaigrette dressing, which is also not on the website yet, but we're going to work on that together. Hi, Miss Diane. It's one of those ones that I make at home for myself all the time, but I never measure, so we're going to do some measuring together. And then we are also going to do my famous, and by famous I mean I love it, blue cheese dressing. It's super chunky, it's super rich. You could just eat it with a spoon. It is so good. And that one is on the website, and there's a link to it in the description. If you click share on this video, share it to your wall, you'll see it in the description. All right, and what we've got over here is a pan that we've been warming up, putting it on medium heat. Thank you, Miss Rita. Hi, Valencia. And we're going to do, so for a Cobb salad is going to have, I wrote it all down so I wouldn't forget any of the recipes, which I'm going to tell you, do you know what, you guys, for years, I thought a Cobb salad was called a Cobb salad because it had corn on the cob in it. First of all, it's 2 B's, not 1 B, April. Second of all, there's no corn in Cobb salad, just FYI. Oh, Carolyn, you'll never buy the store-bought stuff again after you make it at home, and it is so easy to make at home. You're going to love it. Anyway, so In a Cobb salad, you have lettuce. Traditionally, it's iceberg and romaine lettuce, and sometimes endive or a couple of other kinds. I skipped the iceberg. It is totally nutritionally valueless, so I skipped it, and I got romaine and then a little bit of spinach. There's tomato, there's bacon, there's chicken breast, there's hard-boiled eggs, which ours might be a little bit pink because we're using our leftover ones from Easter. Avocado, Roquefort, blue cheese, red onion, and green onion or chives. That's what's going in our salad tonight. Yay. Sometimes people will also put ham in or something like that. I think you're right, Kelly. I think it's named after somebody. It is not after corn on the cob, which I thought. So that's what's in it. And then we're going to do a simple red wine vinaigrette with olive oil, red wine vinegar, Dijon dressing, and maybe a little bit of garlic. It's good. It's good. It's not spicy. I thought it was going to be spicy. Okay. So this is heating up. So we're going to do our chicken. We've got the eggs already from Easter. So we're going to go ahead and do the chicken. Now, chicken was on sale at Publix today. So how come I wasn't dancing with the kiddos? Because I was filming. Oh, trust me, I do my fair share of dancing. It's not pretty, but it's fun. So, we're just going to do some real quick pan seared chicken. You could do this in the oven. You can do this in the Instant Pot. You could do it in the crock pot. You could boil it. However you want to do your chicken is just fine. And if anyone's wondering what Denise is talking about, on Snapchat, my kids were playing Just Dance, which they play every single day, you guys. I can't even explain to you. For years, my kids have been playing Just Dance, and they don't play every single day, but several times a week. And it's so much fun to watch them because they've now memorized a lot of the programs. And it's not even, like, we have it on the Wii, but that's not even what they usually do. They usually just pull up YouTube and put them on so all of them can play. I'm trying to get you on my TV. Oh, you can do it, Tina. You can do it. All right, so we've got our chicken. And you'll see that I bought way more chicken than necessary. And this is part of my, like, no meal planning, right? We've talked about, and I'm working on putting together an actual program for it, but we make extra proteins and we put it aside because it can become, I'm just grabbing my salt and pepper real quick. We're going to just gently season these so they could become chicken tacos, they could become chicken salad, they could become chicken stir fry, they could become, what else? Tell me. Chicken curry, right? So that's why we're making extra. So we'll use what we need for the Cobb salad, and then we will freeze in pound sections later. Oh, Carolyn, you're so sweet. I am not a chef. I am just homegrown, nothing fancy, but that's awesome if you want to be a chef. I am impressed. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Good evening, Miss Jackie from Seattle. So where's everybody from? Those of you who don't know, I'm from Florida. I'm living in Florida, mostly from Florida. And we are Central Florida, just north of Disney. I need to start doing that again. I used to do it back in the day. It makes such a big difference. It makes such a big difference. Carolyn's in culinary school now. That's fantastic. Congratulations. All right, so we're just putting our chicken in. We're going to let it brown. I'm a little worried that I didn't put enough oil in the bottom of this pan. I know it looks like I put a lot in, but this pan is massive. It's a 15-inch pan. Look. My friend Mary sent this to me. That's so nice. Mary from Bare Feet in the Kitchen. You guys need to visit her, but not right now. Rhonda's from Massachusetts. Chicken and spaghetti sauce. Yes, absolutely. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, I'm just scooting these a little bit out of the way to make room for the last two. Gail is from Oklahoma. Denise from Wisconsin. All right, I love it. South Jersey. I lived in South Jersey for a few years. I lived in Camden. Coming to Florida in June. Awesome. All right, we've made some room. We're going to stick these last two fillets in. Hi, Miss Sarah. Speaking of chefs, Miss Sarah is a friend of mine who's also a chef. Louisville, Kentucky, Bremerton, Washington, Colorado for Miss Britt. Britt, that's where I want to live. Can you talk to my husband and tell him it's the most amazing place ever and we should move there? Toronto, Canada. I'm going to Canada next week, you guys. Don't hate me. I'm going to be gone again. I should still be able to get on Tuesday. But Wednesday to Friday of next week, I'm going to be in Vancouver area, in Whistler actually. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've never been to British Columbia, so it should be fun. It's for a work thing. I don't know. It's supposed to be beautiful, and it's going to be such a nice change of weather. Although today was actually pretty cool. It wasn't super hot, which was surprising and very welcome. I went on a bike ride. I did 10 miles on my bike today, and it felt like 100. Let me tell you, that's what happens when you don't bike enough. Linda from Canada also. Hi, Karen from Alabama. Hi, Sandra from California. Thank you, Angelina. It's actually just a shirt, not a dress. But, you know, what's funny is the reason I wore this is because, and Kelly can tell you this. Hi, Christy from South Florida. I saw it on, did I put the salt on? I can't remember. We're going to do a little bit if we didn't. Instagram Canada. Yeah, I'll definitely Instagram from Canada. I was uploading old videos to YouTube, and I saw myself wearing this shirt, and I said to Kelly, I don't know if I still have that shirt. I love that shirt. So I went in my closet and found it. Am I going to get Shane again? I am going to ask Shane again if he's available. Hopefully he's available next Thursday. He'll be excited to hear that you're asking for him. Okay, so we're going to give these a little flip. Okay, these are going to take a little while. Don't worry. Let's not get chicken goo on while we do that. Don't worry. We will bring a winter coat. That's what I'm hearing. It's supposed to be in the 30s. Just kind of crazy for me. We were in the 90s yesterday, you guys. It was like 91. Today was cooler, though. Today was in the 70s. It was nice. Hello, Miss Nicole. Hi, Sandra from Mexico. Shane is fun. I love his ukulele. He's inspired me. I really want to learn how to play the ukulele now. Kelly just bought a ukulele, too. Kelly, were you inspired by Shane? Okay. So those of you just tuning in, we are going to make a big Cobb salad. Well, we're going to make a little Cobb salad, and then we're going to put the bits and pieces aside so that I can make a bigger one and take a picture of it tomorrow. But my shirt is actually from Walmart, if you can believe that, a couple years ago, not recently. Let's grab ourselves a cutting board. We're going to do that. Woo! I almost just tripped over something. Here's a cutting board. It's cold in Pennsylvania. Snow on Saturday. That's so crazy. That is so crazy. It is cooler this year than it is normally this time of year. So we're just going to go ahead and start piecing things out. We're going to start with the, like I said, my eggs are colorful. It might look a little funny in the salad, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to do some eggs. I'm going to do 4. All right. Allison doesn't do the lives anymore, I don't think. I can't lie. I knew it. I knew it. We're all inspired by Shane and his ukulele skills. All right, here we go. Okay. So, who's been to Whistler before? Have you been to Whistler? Tell me what I need to see. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get away from the hotel at all, but just in case. Kelly sent me, Sandra sent us the history of the Cobb salad. That'll be fun to read. All right. I was planning, actually, to do pizza tonight because I posted my pizza dough recipe, and I have a few in the freezer, and then I was gonna do pizza, but then I don't know. I started craving a Cobb salad, so that's what happened. Can you freeze zucchini squash? Absolutely, you can. Definitely, definitely. Definitely, definitely. It'll lose some of its firmness, so it'll be better in like stews than, you know, just lightly cooked. But I'm on Tina's TV. Hi, Miss Jackie. But yes, you can definitely freeze zucchini, without a doubt. Thank you, Miss Joyce. The lipstick is, Kelly, what's the lipstick? Maybelline 24. And this one is a mix of their like bright red and their pink. Mostly red, a little bit pink. Squash dressing. What's squash dressing? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that a thing? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Does he have a car? All right, we're gonna get rid of. Actually, they are remarkably white, a little bit yellowish on the yellow ones, but mostly white, so we're good. They're not gonna look super weird on our salad. Not that it really matters, but. Have I tried cracking my eggs with a jar method? I have not. We've done our garlic with the jar method before, but I didn't know doing eggs like that was an option. All right, so here's our eggs. Thank you, Miss Helen. Here we go. Usually I'm wearing all day cherry. I switched it though today. It's a little bit more fire engine red. All right, let's give these guys a flip. Ooh, that one's not on a hot spot apparently. Tell me more, tell me more. I'm going to raise the heat on this just a touch. There we go. There we go. Starting to cook. Those eggs are peeling quick. So these are the eggs that we did in the Instant Pot. I don't know if you guys saw on Snapchat, we did, I'm going the wrong way. We did Instant Pot eggs. And my hard-boiled egg method is really good too for peeling, but the Instant Pot method is the best. Yes, these are the impressed nails. The Instant Pot method is the best, and you can see actually, I used the prettier ones for the egg salad, but I did overcook the first batch of eggs. But my kids didn't care because they still colored fine, but I wasn't paying attention when the timer went off and I forgot to grab them, but they still taste good, so I'm not worried about it. They'll still be delicious. So a Cobb salad is traditionally a chopped salad. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do it as a chopped salad. If you make them, yes, if you make them in your Instant Pot, they peel super easily. And Kelly, I should have put that in the description. Kelly, can you go ahead and give everybody the link to the Instant Pot egg instructions? It's really easy. It's like 2 to 3 minutes manual, and then you let it natural release for, I think it's like 10 minutes, and then you ice bath them, and they come out great. Fantastic. And my kids, we made so many. My kids have been eating them like crazy. All right. So what did everybody have for dinner tonight, or whatever your most recent meal was? I had a couple slices of bacon, if we're being honest, because I knew I had Cobb salad coming. Do you put bacon in your Cobb salad? Yes, bacon and avocado in Cobb salad. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's bacon, lettuce, tomato, chicken breast, hard-boiled eggs, avocado, blue cheese, red onion, and chives or green onion. Instant Pots are amazing. I love an Instant Pot so much. So much. I'm sad that these eggs are not as pretty. They'll still taste good, but I'm sad that they've got the darker color. Loaded potato soup, yum. Denise's dad cooked hamburgers on the grill. Spaghetti and spinach salad, chili. Hey, boo. It's been too long since you visited Whistler. Peak to Peak Gondola. Oh, somebody else told me about the gondola to try. I think we'll have to do that. Yeah, I'm just going Wednesday to Friday, so it'll be real short. And then next month, I'm actually back in British Columbia. Another trip with Princess Cruises, which I'm so excited about. And Wesley gets to go with me, so that'll be super fun. And it's over our anniversary. Whoa, hey boobs. It's over our 15-year anniversary, so that'll be fun. Spaghetti with garlic cheese bread. Yum. Okay, so there's our hard-boiled egg. These are starting to sizzle. Give them a little turn. I'm a big fan of turning meat pretty frequently. I know some people will disagree with that, but listen, I'm a big Alton Brown fan, and he explained it this way, and it makes perfect sense. If you turn meat only once, the juices have time to drip fully out of the meat, right? And just, you lose the juices. If you flip them regularly, the juice goes to the middle, and then you flip it into the middle, and then you flip it into the middle. So you actually end up with a juicier piece of meat if you flip it regularly. Now, I don't mean every like 30 seconds, but you know. Here we go again. You reach the top and see where they had the Winter Olympics. Oh, that's really cool. It is a huge skillet. It is a huge skillet. I'm going to have to agree to disagree, Miss Carolyn. You're going to get a juicier finished product if you turn it. All right. I'm just going to rinse this. Here we go. Anita turns hers too. So does Denise. So does... great tip. Yeah, you're welcome, Miss Sandra. All right. Just like the upside down turkey. That is exactly right. Okay. Next up, we will do our tomatoes. Yum, 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 yum. Give these a good rinse. Here it's sizzling. Maybe use tongs and not a fork. I mean, I actually have tongs sitting here. I could use them, but I don't think grabbing the end of it with the fork is going to make a big difference. I don't. I mean, if I was stabbing the middle over and over again, maybe, but we're just doing it on the edges. Upside down turkeys are the best. Totes the goats. Okay. Got our bowl and some tomatoes. Ooh, poultry marinade, that sounds yummy. Is that the Mac Daddy cast iron? It is the Mac Daddy cast iron. I got mine at Walmart. You can find them on Amazon as well. If you go to our gift guide, Kelly can give you a link to the gift guide. Kelly can also give you a link to our Amazon store. If you look there, you will see you'll see it there. But if you want to buy it in person, go to Walmart. Do not go to the kitchen section. You can find it in the kitchen section, but you will pay a lot more. Go to the camping section. If you go to the camping section, it will be almost half the price as the one in the kitchen section. The only food that wasn't rinsed was the chicken. That's right, we don't rinse the chicken. Tell me more, tell me more. I think it was about $15 when I got it at Walmart. I don't know if they're still that price. And I think online you can find them for about $30. So they're a little bit more online, but not significantly. And so if you don't like to go to the store, that's the way to go. It's like dried granulated garlic, dried oregano. Oh, it sounds yummy, Miss Carolyn. Don't rinse the chicken. Don't rinse the chicken. Tell me more, tell me more. It is. It's a good deal. I don't know why it's so much cheaper in the camping section, but it is. It's the same thing. All right. Who suggested the tongs? Here come the tongs. Tong, 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 tong. There we go. That one's getting nice and brown. Getting nice and brown. The other thing too is my burner is my burner is smaller than my pan, so I need to shift the chicken around to hit all the right places. Does chicken cook better in a cast iron? Better than what? Not necessarily. I like chicken. Cast iron is nice because it holds heat longer. Cast iron is nice because it actually does impart some iron into your food, so that's healthy. It's nice and sturdy. It's never going to go bad. You really cannot, unless you crack it, which is very difficult to do. There's not really much you can do to destroy it. Why don't you rinse your chicken? You don't rinse your chicken because it just increases the chances of spreading foodborne illness. So any little bits of bacteria that are going to be on your chicken that you might rinse off are just going to cook off because you're going to be cooking your chicken to a safe temperature, right? Which means you're going to cook off that bacteria. Whereas if you rinse off your chicken in the sink, you're splashing it everywhere, right? Unless you are going to bleach every nook and cranny of your sink, your splash zone, your towels, you know, all that, you're going to run a much higher risk of spreading the possibility of foodborne illness. So no rinsing. Can you use cast iron on a glass top stove? Yes, you can absolutely use cast iron on a glass top stove. It is a old wives' tale, rumor, whatever you want to call it, that you cannot, and you absolutely, absolutely can. That's what Clorox is for. Well, but it's a waste. Why would you don't need it? You don't need to rinse your chicken. It doesn't accomplish anything. Yeah, don't rinse your chicken. Don't rinse your chicken. All right, we're gonna scoop this. There we go. Tell me more, tell you have a nice car. I know, everyone tells me I sing that wrong, but that's okay. It's okay. Alright, so what would you put in your Cobb salad? Because I know not everybody, thank you, Miss Lisa, I know not everybody, puts the same things in their Cobb salad. What do you put? Some folks put ham, some will put, I don't know, tell me. You can rinse it all day long. It's still going to leave bacteria on it. Yes, that is 100% true. You're not going to rinse off all the bacteria. It's really, it's not, rinsing does not accomplish anything. Denise makes her own words up to songs. Chunks of blue cheese. Yes, Carolyn, we are definitely putting chunks of blue cheese. Oh, here's a good question. So what, you can, but it's not a good, yeah. So the reason, if your manufacturing book or whatever you call it, if your stove, what do they call them? Instruction book says don't use cast iron on your glass top. There's a couple reasons they'll say that. They'll say it, one, because if you slide it around, you do run the risk of scratching a little bit. That said, I've been using my cast iron on mine for 6 years, and I mean, it's got only the most superficial tiny little scratches on it. It's not, you know, it's not enough to keep me from using my cast iron. The other thing too is it's heavy, so if you're not careful and you slam it down, you could crack the glass. That said, that's true of anything. You could do that with a stock pot or whatever, so it's fine. What do you put in the salad to give it crunch? We are using romaine lettuce, so the middle of the lettuce will give a nice crunch. Also, we are using some bacon, which will give a little bit of crunch. Anita likes to put dry Chinese noodles. Yum! Anthony wants to put Doritos in his. All right, Anthony. I would try that. Yeah. You could put some water chestnuts might be good. Kelly Ugg hates electric stovetops. It's really the only thing I ever cooked on. I mean, when I nannied, they had a gas stove, and so I cooked on that, but in my own homes, Florida just doesn't have gas. If you want gas in Florida, you have to bury your own tank. There's no public gas line, so it's very expensive. The weird thing is I put blue cheese on my popcorn. That is not weird. That sounds delicious. That sounds absolutely delicious. I can get behind that 100%. Erin puts corn in hers. Cherie puts onions. Yes, you're definitely putting some red onion. That should be called purple onion, by the way. It should be. Olives would be yummy, Christy. I agree. I mean, I really feel like blue cheese is good on anything, so you don't have to convince me too hard. What about celery? Ooh, celery would give it a nice crunch, or just eat at Taco Bell. I mean, that works too. That works too. They've got that 12 taco deal. My kids love that 12 taco deal. When I work late and Wes works late, and I come home with that big old, you know, they give you like a tote of tacos, like light up. It lights up their face. Cucumber for Miss Terry. Rosemary. Hi, Rosemary. Plenty of gas at Taco Bell. Amber has an electric stove too. So what I was going to say though is I'm curious what kind of dressing do you like on your not all at once, April, on your Cobb salad, because there is some disagreements from the experts on what you should put dressing wise on a Cobb salad. Traditionally it's a red wine vinaigrette, which is what we're going to make. I usually actually, when we're at a restaurant, will order a blue cheese dressing on mine, which is why we're making that. But I know a lot of folks like ranch or something else. Terry likes ranch. Patricia likes Italian. Hi, Miss Rosemary. Tammy likes ranch. Kelly likes ranch. And we do have, and we've made it on the show before, a really, really good ranch dressing. If you want to try that. So I'm going to apologize for the state of my avocados. I live in Florida, which I know they're not actually grown in Florida, but we eat a lot of them in Florida. So generally you can find nice ripe avocados at the market. Today, they're a little bit underripe. So, avocado cilantro dressing, yum. Yum. Balsamic vinaigrette, yum. I believe we have a balsamic vinaigrette dressing on the website as well. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I don't even know. It's very underripe, unfortunately. I would love to see your homemade ranch recipe. Kelly, will you put that in the comments, please, for Miss Kelly? Oh, Kelly. My basil looks beautiful. I did replace it, and it looked very sad this morning already, and I had to, what do you call it? When did I see that blow up? I had to water it real quick before the show. Hi, Miss Samantha. Ranch all day for Miss Valencia. I can get behind a good ranch. I cannot get behind store-bought ranch. Store-bought ranch, in my mind, is just absolutely terrible. It's an abomination. It should never be eaten. It's so bad. But if you make it yourself, especially if you make it with buttermilk, then it's good. Greek dressing or Southwestern ranch. Ooh, those both sound good. Robin says, I have a couple bottles of white balsamic. Ooh, I don't think I've ever tried white balsamic. I found out today that on YouTube that Nachos Belgrande is 34 years old. Here's a fun fact. Do you guys know where Doritos were invented? Who knows where Doritos were invented? It just cut my pit in half when I tried to turn it out. It's a weird, sad little pit. Store-bought ranch is bae to me. Oh, Valencia, you haven't lived until you've made your own ranch. Anybody know? Somebody gonna Google it real quick? I'll tell you. Hashtag fun fact. All right, so Doritos were actually invented at Disney World. They were invented at Disney World because there was a at Snoop Dogg's house. No. Although, have you ever watched his show? I love him so much. Anyway, I digress. It was invented at Disney World because they had a stand or a restaurant that, oh, come out. There it goes. That, we'll just taste it. It's a little underripe, but it still tastes good. So they had a stand or a restaurant, I don't remember if it was a stand or a restaurant, that made tortilla chips. And one day, I don't know if it was Walt Disney or somebody high up was visiting, and they saw the bag of day-old chips that was getting thrown away, and they said, no, do not throw that away, season it, and redistribute and use it. And so they did. And it was such a hit that eventually the chip company bought the recipe or whatever. And anyway, yeah. Snoop has a game show. I love it. Does my ranch recipe use a packet of seasoning? No, it does not use a packet. You mix your own seasonings. It's real simple. There's not a whole lot to it. It's like garlic and salt and pepper and I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's pretty basic. High up. I see what you did there, Anthony. I see. I'm with you. Alright. Our sad little avocados. Our sad, unripe avocados. Ooh, is this going to peel? This one might peel for me. Nope, it's not going to peel for me. I thought it might peel for me for a second. So, you guys are a quiet bunch tonight. What's going on? Ranch is super easy to make, and it's so good. So good, baby, you're so good. Alright. 1 avocado, 2 avocado. I thought you were going to be like how Reese's peanut butter chips were born. Reese's peanut butter chips? How were Reese's peanut butter chips born? Is that a fun fact that you can teach me? Never heard of avocados in Cobb salad. Yes, avocados go in Cobb salad. That is a true thing. I did not make that up. Avocado is delicious. So good. All right, let's go ahead and give these. Thank you, Miss Kathleen. How long does a chicken cook? 10-15 minutes, depending on how high you have your heat and how much chicken you have on your grill. Ours is just about done. We're just finishing browning. So mine is not cooking. So I've got this giant pan, right? But then the burner is like a little bitty. So I'm actually kind of rotating it. The edges are hot, but not hot enough to really brown it. So I'm rotating to the middle so we'll get this nice brown on all the chicken. We're just about done. Almost ready. Almost ready. So close. Homemade ranch is so good and so easy. Yes, yes, yes. Samantha thinks avocados taste weird. Alright, I'm not going to make you put avocados on anything if you don't want to. What's going on, Tammy? Been sitting in the emergency room. Oh no! I hope you're okay. That's no good. That is no good. I hope you're enjoying us keeping you company at least. You pass the time a little better. I've never made homemade ranch. You should try. It's super easy and it really is delicious. I'm a big fan of the buttermilk version, but if you don't have buttermilk, you can just add a little bit of vinegar and it'll accomplish basically the same thing. We hope you're okay, Miss Tammy. I could make a meal out of just avocados, me too, and I definitely have in the past. They're so yummy. Peanut butter on my chocolate. Now you got chocolate on my... You guys are funny tonight. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... We're going to use this bowl, actually. And we're going to put some water in it. And then we're going to put some lemon juice in it. Ooh, did I already take a lemon? I already put the lemon juice out. I'm not. That'll halt the browning. We don't want our avocado to brown, right? Thank you, Anthony, for enlightening us. My husband left arm went numb. Ooh, that's scary. Everything is better now. Just being safe. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad he's feeling better. I hope you guys can get out of there soon. That's scary, scary. Alright. Do nice little, remember this is a chopped salad. You want to chop everything nice and small. Whew. Put this in here. And we're just putting it in our lemon water for a minute. And then when we're ready, we'll scoop it out. Turn these last two chicken over. They should be good. Karen says, Kelly, I'm the only one that likes them in her house. Alright. Almost done with these. Lori says, I put avocado on my everything bagel. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Publix people, Thomas bagels are BOGO right now, just FYI. I know they go BOGO like every other week, but just in case you're curious. My kids were very excited. They had blueberry bagel. Our Publix, for whatever reason, doesn't have blueberry bagel very often. I don't personally like blueberry bagel, but my kids love blueberry bagels. So they were very excited that I came home from the store with blueberry bagels today. Do you guys like blueberry bagels? Who likes blueberry bagels? Robin misses Publix. Karen, true story, you eat avocados like it's a full-time job. Well, that's because she's awesome. It needs more hair. We tied our hair back today. I know. Can you believe it? I love blueberry bagels, but they're getting harder and harder to find. Why is that? Why are they hard to find? I don't understand. I feel like they disappear really fast from our Publix. You would think if they were that popular, they would make more, right? I like avocado roasted on the grill with garlic. See, I don't really like, I'm not a huge fan of grilled avocado. I don't really like it hot. All right, I mean, I like it hot, but I don't like my avocado hot. All right, we're gonna scoot this a little bit. We're gonna pull these chicken off. Blueberry picking season in Orlando starts next week. It does, that is true. That is true. We live pretty close to a U-pick, and I'm embarrassed to admit that I've never taken my kids. So this is gonna sound really silly, but I am the Jessica fell down the well generation. And for whatever reason, I don't even know if this is true. In my mind, she fell down a well at a farm, at a like picking farm. I have no idea if that's true. I don't think it's true. I think it is totally made up in my mind. When I was a kid and watching the story, that's what I visualized, that she was at a U-pick kind of farm and she fell down a well. And so I have this irrational fear of taking my kids to a U-pick and then falling down a well. So I don't think I've ever told anybody that before. Just FYI. My cousin's grandpa pulled her out. Wow, that's really cool. All right, so we've got our chicken all done, nice and browned. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna let it rest just a few minutes over here so we don't lose all the juice in it. Yeah. You know, somebody made a really interesting point the other day, how when that story happened, we were all stuck to our TVs. Everybody was hoping and praying and, you know, sending good vibes, and it was amazing. And they said, you know, the scary thing is if it happened today, it'd be all over social media, and like, we don't know if it's true. Maybe people would be rooting for her, but I feel like the parents would be chastised, and it would turn into a circus, and CPS would be involved, and I feel like it would just be such a different thing. Anyway, I love that film my mom showed me when I was little, and I love watching it now. What film? What film are we talking about? There's no well at the U-picks I've been to in Florida. There's probably not wells at the U-picks. I don't know why. It's just an irrational thing in my mind that that's what it was. Right, Debbie? It would be a cluster now. It wouldn't be that, like... But I say that, but, maybe not, because do you remember, and it ended up being a hoax, so it's kind of neither here nor there, but do you remember the balloon, the kid in the balloon? Everybody was rooting for him, and so maybe not. Maybe it's just me being jaded, because we were all rooting for the boy in the balloon. Do you remember that? Who remembers that? Now I can't get that song out of my head. OMG, the parents would be toasted on social media, right? Right. My son was in an accident when he was a little over a year, and we were in the newspaper, and it had, like, there was literally nothing my husband and I could have done. It was not involved us, as did not involve us as parents at all, and they said terrible things about us, even though, anyway, people are mean. People are mean. The one with the balloon being stuck in the lungs. No, the kid who, well, he didn't end up being, but he was supposedly, like, in the weather balloon. Do you remember that? And we were watching on the news in the air, and everybody thought there was a kid in the weather balloon. Oh, Victoria, I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, supposedly he climbed into the silver weather balloon, right? Right. That was scary. I couldn't take my eyes off the TV. Did you say baby Jessica? Baby Jessica, yeah. It was her sister's backyard. Good to know. I don't know. For whatever reason, in my mind, when I was a child, it was a U-pick farm. In my mind. I'm not saying that was what it was. But turned out to be a publicity stunt. Yeah. The parents set it up or something. It was disgusting. Did they want, like, a reality TV show? People are awful, man. Anyway. Weird side line that we just went on. That wasn't as old, but I remember that one. I think the parents planned it. Right. Didn't they stick him in the attic or something, and they told him to hide? I don't know. I might be spreading false information too. Earlier this week, there was a 12-year-old who fell in a sewer, and they found him 2 days or so after it happened. Oh my gosh, I didn't even hear about that. Actually, I actually kind of stopped watching the news. I don't know if that's a good thing to admit or not, but the news has stressed me out too much, so I limit my news intake. We don't have cable anymore, so my little bit of news is like Google News that I look up on my computer. Can't do it. Can't do it. He's alive. Oh, good, 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 good. Uncapped. Well, that needed to be repaired. Interesting. All right. We are almost done with the avocado. And then we will, what's next? What's next? We'll chop the lettuce up. Then we'll do the, Chris says, move on. Moving on up to the side. What am I moving on to, dear? What am I moving on to? Don't watch the news either. All right, I'm not alone. I mean, you know, I get the important stuff, but happier subjects. Sounds like a good plan. Okay, so our avocado is all chopped, and it's in our lemon water just for now so it doesn't oxidize and turn brown and ugly on us. Not that brown is ugly. Green is just prettier when it comes to avocados. Am I making a dessert? We are not making a dessert tonight. I feel like we got enough dessert over Easter time. So we're going to take a little hiatus on dessert. Maybe next week we'll do dessert. We are doing the Cobb salad, and then we're going to make 2 different dressings for it. I'm just going to put this away. All right. Where did I get my knife? My knife is a Santoku knife. I believe I got this one at Kohl's. But if you look on our Amazon store or in our gift guide, Kelly can give you a link to both of those. We have a similar one linked. Aw, Anthony loves his wife. We do love that. And I have a couple others we got from Amazon. All right. So we are going to do romaine lettuce. Going to see my grandson who I haven't seen in a year. Yay! That'll be so fun. Make sure to post lots of pictures in our group. Those of you who have not joined the group, please do. It's just a continuation of the conversation from our shows. We chat all week. That is not a blue moon. This is a, although I love a blue moon, it is a Telluride Sweetwater Wasabi Ale, which sounds terrifying, but it actually tastes a lot like, speaking of blue moon, because those taste, it tastes a lot like a Shock Top, if we're being honest. Which is good. I like Shock Top, so not a complaint. Not a complaint. We're gonna grab this. Give these a good rinse. Angia loves the group. Kelly can put a link to the group. I cut myself with a knife today. No, that's no fun. We've all been there, though. It happens. It happens. I had so much fun at Disney, Miss Denise. My girlfriend, Sandra from Dash of Sanity. I don't know if you guys follow her website, but if you don't, you should. She is enormously talented. She also has 5 kids, almost the exact same ages as me. She lives out in Colorado. Anyway, Sandra texted me, she's a dear friend, that she was in town for a day and a half for a work thing, and she was staying out by Disney, and she said, is there any way that you can play hooky just for the afternoon? Yes, first pick from Disney, definitely. Tina won the participation award twice in a row. Woo-hoo. Have you ever made any German food? Just stroganoff count? Because we've made stroganoff. What was I saying? Grab another bowl. So, yeah, so she called me and said, can you get away? And so I did, and I went over and we went to, so traditionally, Cobb salad calls for romaine, iceberg, sometimes endive, sometimes a little bit of, oh, what's the bitter one? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I am skipping the iceberg because it is totally devoid of nutrition, and also the middle of the romaine has a nice crunch to it, so there's really no reason to use it. And then I got a little bit, I get some spinach, and we'll add some spinach to it as well. Romaine has some nutritional value. It does not have like spinach worthy nutritional value. But what it does have that we want is the crunch. So we do want a lettuce that's got some crunch to it. Whereas like spinach and those do not have any real crunch to them. So the kids did not go. It was just Sandra and me. We went over to, I don't know if you guys have been over to the Disney Springs since it's been redone. If you come to Florida, if you're in the Central Florida area, I can't stress enough to go over to Disney Springs. They've done such a beautiful job. It's totally free. Parking is free. I know it sounds crazy for Disney. Parking is free. Walking around is free. They always have live music. There's a bowling alley. There's a movie theater. There's about 20 restaurants. There's tons of shops. It's just a really fun place to walk around. It's done beautifully. Disney doesn't like pay me or anything to say this. I just love Disney. I did not get the purse thingies, but Wes gave me a look like I might get it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. It was an expensive purse. It was a Dooney & Burke. For those of you who don't follow me on Snapchat, which you should follow me on Snapchat, it's Mommy Named April on Snapchat, also on Instagram. I think I put it on there too. They have a purse at Disney that is the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, and I just love it so much. So I'm kind of hoping for Mother's Day. Or maybe just Tuesday, right? Just on a Tuesday. That would be super awesome too. So yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, so yeah, Disney Springs is really nice. So we did dinner over at Disney Springs. We just, a lot of the restaurants over there have like an interior part of the restaurant, sit down really nice. And they also have a walk-up part where you can get like smaller bites or more kind of street food fare. So we did the walk-up to Morimoto. We got some kimchi noodles and the octopus, which I love octopus. Didn't love the octopus that night, but the noodles were good. And we had a peanut noodle salad also. We kind of shared. I know, Cherie, I need the handbag. It's so cute. It's pricey. So yeah. And then so she really wanted to see fireworks. So after dinner, we hustled and bustled over to Magic Kingdom, where they've done, I didn't even know it, but they've redone the fireworks show ever at Magic Kingdom, and it is incredible, you guys. I can't even explain how incredible it was. I don't suggest going right now because it's spring break and it's a disaster. I could not get over how crowded it was. I had a grown man shove me with 2 hands. So that was kind of awful, but it's really cool. They project onto the castle, and they make the castle look like different kinds of castles. So it's like the Cinderella's castle, then all of a sudden it's Brave Castle, and then all of a sudden it's Rapunzel's tower. And I don't know how they do it. It is total magic. It's absolutely incredible. I am not easily wowed, and I was just absolutely flabbergasted by how incredible it was. So I love that rule, Cherie. 1 pricey handbag a year. If that's the rule, then I feel like I'm owed for a couple of years now. It was incredible. And then, you know, there's fireworks on top of that, and then Tinkerbell flies across the string. It's just really cool. I think the purse was somewhere $350 or $400. There were a couple of them with the same pattern that I liked. I don't remember what the one I really liked was. It's not magic, it's Disney Doritos, right? Right? It is Disney Doritos. That's a good, I like that. I think we're gonna say that from now on. Anyway, so my favorite restaurant for a date at Disney Springs is the Boathouse. The Boathouse. I mean, there's so many good ones, but my personal favorite is the Boathouse. And if you make a reservation, ask for a seat on the water. And it is just gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I've never had a bad meal there. Whenever I have to impress somebody, you know, if I have a client in town or something, that's where we suggest is the Boathouse. It's really yummy. And it's not crazy expensive. I mean, it's Disney, so it's going to be a little bit pricier, but it's not like insane prices. And they have really good seafood, but also amazing steak. So if you don't like seafood, you don't have to worry about that. Robin wants a new Coach bag, but I only like the leather ones. See, I like the fabric ones. I'm a fabric girl. I'm a fabric girl in a leather world. The Boathouse is so good, isn't it, Barbara? It's so good. So good. I've never had a bad meal. This bowl is not quite big enough. Let's see if we can find a bigger bowl. Or a second bowl. So yeah, so that would be my first choice there. And then Morimoto was good. I did not look. Wes and I went down about a month ago. Can you actually sit on the water? Yes. You become Jesus for the night while you're there. No, they have seating at the edge of the restaurant that's on the water, and they also have a pier that you can sit out on the pier, which is very, very cool. So, I didn't love. We went to Edison, and we weren't super impressed with Edison. The ambiance was neat, but it wasn't our favorite. Now, if you want an Edison-style restaurant that is really, 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 really good, go over to City Walk. That's Universal's version of Downtown Disney or Disney Springs, and eat at the Chocolate Factory. They have, I don't know why it's called the Chocolate Factory. I mean, they've got the chocolate stuff up front, but it's actually a full restaurant. And their food is so good. That's another good place to go to is City Walk. City Walk parking is not free, but it is really, really, really good food and drinks over there. How are you supposed to clean the skillet with that chicken grease? I just soap and water. Just soap and water. No big deal. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Alright. Do you guys have a favorite restaurant? What's your favorite restaurant? Tell me about your favorite restaurant. Toothsome Chocolate Factory is so good. It's so good. And the whole, I mean, it's just themed well. I have never had a bad meal at Toothsome. Actually, I haven't had a bad meal at any of the, Universal restaurants. The Universal they've really, really nailed the restaurants. And I feel like that's why Disney Springs redid. It used to be, Downtown Disney and City Walk. And I feel like that's actually why they redid it, because Universal was killing it. They were doing so well, so they had to kind of compete with it. Parking is after 6 is free at City Walk. I did not know that. Good to know. Anthony wants to be Jesus for the night. If making this to serve tomorrow, will you store? Yes, I am making this to serve tomorrow. So I'm going to make myself a small bowl tonight, and then the rest of it will be for dinner tomorrow. My favorite restaurant is Yes. Yeah, so if you're in Disney for more, if you're in Orlando for more than a few days, definitely take time to go to both City Walk and Disney Springs. If you like shopping, Disney Springs is done better. There's some high-end shops, there's some cute shops, there's that kind of stuff. There is some shopping at Universal. It's just not quite as good. But their food is excellent. They have cowfish over there. They have the Toothsome Chocolate Factory. They have a Mexican place. We're going to hold off on that. And then we're just going to put a little bit of the spinach in here. Toothsome Chocolate Factory. What else do they have over there? There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, Jimmy Buffett's. Jimmy Buffett's is excellent. We've eaten there several times. Call you, fix it. Did you throw it away? What are we throwing away? There's a Korean grill here. Korean. I love Korean. We have actually a really, really good Korean place right by our house, which is random because I live in the total suburbs, so you don't usually see that. But it's, when you go into a Korean restaurant and you're the only person that's not speaking Korean, that it's probably a good place. So we've got one of those, which is really nice. I love it. And yes, you can absolutely fix cast iron if it's rusted. If it's rusted, do not throw it away. Do not ever throw away rusty cast iron. It is super easy to fix. You can do it in your oven. You can do it with oven cleaner. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. You can do it all kinds of ways. OMG, I think we just became best friends. How did we become best friends? What happened? What happened? What did I do? What did I say? I want to know. Hi, Miss Sadie. How are you guys? Did you catch Miss Sadie's live earlier today? We shared it to the page. Miss Sadie made a lemon loaf pound cake, I believe it was, with olive oil and a simple syrup and some egg salad, and looked delicious. I know enough Korean to say hello, please, and thank. I don't know any Korean. Which is a little bit embarrassing because my law school roommate was Korean. Although in my defense, I didn't know she spoke Korean until like 6 months before we stopped because she hid it from us. I don't know if she's embarrassed, I guess. There's a Thai restaurant back home in Illinois that's 30 years with the dust all over it. This is the best place. Coke takes rust off trucks. So do lots of things that we eat. Vinegar will do it too, but I eat pickles. All right. What's next? Oh, we're gonna do the chicken. Let's do the chicken. Chicken, bo bacon, banana, bo bacon. So, do you guys know Erin? Do you guys remember Erin? Erin does she's come over a few times during these lives, but she does the oil stuff on Sunday, where she teaches you how to make like household products out of oils and stuff. Anyway, so she's one of my best friends, and our kids are very good friends. And so she had my kids the other day, and I go to come pick them up, and my 4-year-old is singing in the background, and she says, so Coley came up to me, and he goes, we love to sing the Bo Bacon song, but we're not allowed to do it with the word truck, which made me laugh really hard. Oh, I'm not even going to try and read those Korean words you're saying. How else would you get rid of the rust on your insides? There you go, I like it. I have to confess, I don't normally drink soda. I didn't drink it for 2 years, and I had my first soda I had my first Diet Coke in 2 years on that red eye last month, and now I'm like craving it all the time. I had one today. I mean, I haven't like gotten crazy with it, but I love it so much. It's hard to say no. So, yeah. Patricia says, we just got back from Florida. Love karaoke, is so fun. It's funny because I'll sing in front of you guys, but I don't actually like to sing in front of people at karaoke bars, which is weird because there's a lot more of you. Rain and snow in Colorado Springs tomorrow. Oh my goodness. I will be in Denver next week for about an hour. My layover. Down to 2 coconuts a day. 2 coconuts. Hey, progress is progress, right? Isn't that what they say? I go back and forth with soda. I won't drink it for a year at a time, and then I run out of habit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried. I don't think I'm gonna like get addicted to it or anything, but it is yummy. I feel like as it gets warmer, I like a cold thing that's a little bit caffeinated. Normally I do tea, and now I'm craving Diet Coke, so I need to switch back to tea. We're just chopping our chicken. Those of you just tuning in, hi. I'm April from Mama Lives with Kelly. Can you do a round of shares, please? I'm April, and guys, if you don't mind sharing to your wall, I would be super appreciated. Sharing is caring. Iced coffee. I'm not a huge iced coffee fan. I'll have like a really heavily creamed iced coffee in the afternoon occasionally, but they're not really light and refreshing. And I don't put sugar in my coffee, so I feel like that's why. We drink the flavored carbonated waters. Yes, I love, oh, not seltzer. I love seltzer. I do drink a lot of seltzer. Thank you, Miss Kathleen, for sharing. You're beautiful. So, I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's almost 11 o'clock already. How is this Cobb salad taking so long? We're doing a lot of talking. We are doing a lot of talking, y'all. All right, that's all right. We're going to do our... I feel so bad for my husband right now. I'm sorry, Tammy. Tell him we're all thinking of him. That's so scary. I had a really scary allergic reaction when we were visiting Chicago a few years ago. I had to take an ambulance from the hotel, and my husband had to stay with the kids, and I was in the hospital all by myself. And it took them 6.5 hours to see me. It was terrifying. So I'm totally with him. I'm so glad you're with him and taking care of him, though. Hi, Miss Mary. We were just talking about you. Guys, Mary from Bare Feet in the Kitchen is here. She's the one that sent me this that I love. She's the one that got that great new cookbook out. Unsweet is not sacrilege. Unsweet is delicious. You are quite wrong. Totes McGoats wrong. We're just making a mess today. All right. Shared. Thank you, Miss Patricia. All right. So we've got our lettuce, avocado, chicken, whatever that is, tomato, egg. We've got some bacon. I've got our blue cheese is crumbled already. We're going to put this aside. Hello. We're going to put this aside. This is our extra. Remember, this is going to be a meal next week. So, talking about cooking ahead. Bacon. So, bacon, you've seen us make it. You saw us make it. Who remembers? Who remembers? When we did that big pan of bacon, right? And then we crumble it up and we put it in a bag, right? Right. So we want our bacon nice and crispy and yummy, not like weird and rubbery out of a freezer bag, right? So we are going to put a little bit in here. We're going to stick it in the microwave for just about 20-30 seconds. Hello, Miss Tressie. How are you? So is everybody having a good night? Do we have any weekend plans? Tell me what's going on this weekend. Cherie did oven bacon today. Yeah, I don't put sweetener in my tea, but I will put, I put lots of lemon in it. All right, so we're just gonna stick this in here. Again, 20-30 seconds is good. And let's go ahead and get started on our, oh my gosh, I can't believe how late it is. We're gonna go ahead and get started on our dressings, okay? Sun tea is the best. Sun tea is yummy. Mary, my top is from Walmart like 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I wish I could give it to you. I would totally buy it for you and bring it to you. But it's not a thing I can do. I am drinking beer in this glass. This is beer. Cheers. This is wasabi beer. A few people asked. Hold on, I'll show you the bottle. It is Telluride Brewing Company. It is called Dank Tank wasabi infused blonde ale. It actually does not taste like wasabi at all. It tastes a lot like it tastes like a cross between a grapefruity IPA and a shock top, if I had to guess. Sun tea is tea actually made by brewing in the sun. Fun fact. Okay, let's grab our bacon out. Bacon. Oh, I'm gonna do actually another 30 seconds. I guess I had more in there than I realized. Okay. Ready, Freddy? So should we do the blue cheese or should we do the red wine vinaigrette first? What do y'all think? Tell me. The only thing I know is when you guys are hilarious. Okay. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Valencia, but I know. You're right. Hi, how are you? What are you making? Hi, Diana. We are making Cobb salad, and we're going to do 2 dressings right now. We're going to do a creamy blue cheese dressing. Oh, there we go. Nice and crispy and yummy. Delicious. Oops, sorry. Ah, this is hot. Made it nice and crispy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's still sizzling a little bit. And that was, we made it on a different show. Okay. Blue cheese, red wine, martini. I don't know what a martini dressing is, but red wine. Okay, red wine seems to be the consensus. Kelly, are you here? I'm going to need you to take notes for me because I usually just wing this, but I want to be able to tell you guys what I did. Oh, don't forget the onions. Thank you. We will do the onions. I've got both threads up, Miss Mary. I can see you and I can hear you. I am multitasking. Okay, we're gonna put the red onions right here so we don't forget. How's that sound? All right. Okay. So I generally do. I wrote my notes down from last time, but I didn't do it. So it's 3 parts olive oil, 2 parts red wine vinegar, half a part Dijon mustard, and I think I put a little bit of garlic in last time. Okay, so let's do 3 parts olive oil. So I want to make a decent amount. So we're going to do, and then I think I put a little bit of water in it last time. So we are going to, this is the 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. So we're going to do 3 parts. It's going to be, Kelly, it's going to be 6 tablespoons of olive oil. That's 2. That's 4. That's 6. Okay, so 6 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to do 2 parts red wine vinegar, so it's going to be 4 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. 2, 4. Okay. Then we're going to do, Kelly, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? I mean, it's a recording, so you can check it back later if you need to. But then we're going to do 1 part Dijon mustard. So that makes it 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard. I am keeping a straight face, Miss Mary. Miss Mary Mac, 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 all dressed in black, 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 with silver buttons, buttons, buttons. Did you guys do that when you were kids? All down her back, back, back. I should teach my kids that. I don't think they know that one. Do they do that in school anymore? All right, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I forgot to spray it with oil. You're supposed to spray it with oil. Kelly taught me that trick. And then we're going to do a teaspoon of minced garlic. That seems like a lot. Maybe a half a teaspoon. Let's do half a teaspoon. Kelly, are you paying attention? Half a teaspoon. You can do it, girl. You can do it. There we go. Half a teaspoon of minced garlic. And then I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon. I'm totally winging this, by the way, you guys. This is just based on what it looks good. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Where's my salt? Where am I salt at? There's my salt. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Boom. Okay, and now we're going to, you could whisk this real quick if you want. You know how I feel about whisking. I prefer to do it the automated way. Kelly, paying attention? I can't believe it's 11 o'clock. You guys, we started so late tonight. Okay. Kelly's here. Kelly, I'm not worried. Kelly's good. Y'all, Kelly and I have been working together now. We've known each other for over a decade. Kelly, are we at 3 years now? I think we're at 3 years. Oh God, I think I owe Kelly a raise. I shouldn't have said that out loud. All right. Miss Mary Mac, 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 all dressed in black, 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 with silver. I just knocked the empty tomato jar thing over. Okay. Oh, Debbie, you're so fine. Oh, 2 years. No, Kelly, 2 years ago is when we started the show. You started with me before we started the show. To be a real light vinaigrette, so we're gonna. Oh, that's good. That's good. I love you too, Miss Mary. Okay, now we're gonna add half a cup of filtered water. Okay, because we want this to be a nice light vinaigrette. There we go. Half a cup of filtered water, and we might even add a little bit more filtered water, but we'll see. Miss Mary Mac, Mac, Mac. I am a night owl. Yay. All right, Mary, drop a link to your cookbook. Drop a link to your cookbook for us. Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? There's a lot of songs about you, girl, or rhymes anyway. Miss Mary just came out with a really cool cookbook. I showed you guys last week. I don't know if you remember. All right, this is our, I know it's a little bit yellow, but I promise it's a red wine vinaigrette, and it is delicious. That's what I'm going to use on mine. There we go. We'll put in this. We'll put it in a fancy cruet. How's that sound? You're a stinker. Who's a stinker? Am I a stinker? All right, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Do you freeze your prepared meals? I don't generally freeze full meals. I have some casseroles that I'll freeze. I don't generally freeze full meals. What I do is I freeze I freeze pre-made proteins. So like we did the extra chicken, I'll freeze proteins in pound increments. So about a pound of meat is good for 4 to 6 people, depending on if it's kids or adults. which is a full meal. So I will freeze pounds of very lightly seasoned meat that we can use in other things in the future. And it works really, really well. Stinkers are what we were supposed to call, oh, I'm not going to say that out loud. All right, so we've got our yummy red wine vinaigrette. This is delicious. It's going to taste so good on our, it's like a Dijon red wine vinaigrette. And now we're going to move on to, yeah, my kids do too, Kelly, because I cannot stand that word. It grosses me out. I don't like it. I will say the F word all day long, but I don't like the other F word. And I feel like some people are going to think it's backwards, but I swear. Okay, so for the blue cheese dressing, this is, you guys, this is the most divine dressing you'll ever. I love all my dressings. You know I'm a dressing girl. I have about 1 billion dressings on my website. This one is my favorite. It is a cup of crumbled blue cheese. You're going to have it. Half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of mayonnaise, half a teaspoon of lemon juice, 1/4 teaspoon garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. It is amazing. We are going to grab our garlic salt that I left over here. Bum bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-da-bum, bum 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 ba-da-bum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum ba-dum. F-bombs are okay, but not F-clouds. Exactly, Robin. Robin, I feel you. You feel me? There you go. Kelly just put a link to the dressing we're about to make right now. And the other dressing will be up on the website soon-ish. I say soon-ish because sometimes I don't get around to it for a while. Confession, those carrot cake cookies that just went up on the website last week, I actually photographed those 3 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago. In the background of the pictures I took, I always take pictures of my kids that are, you know, they're wandering around the kitchen. My daughter, my 6-year-old daughter, who's starting 1st grade, is in diapers. So sometimes I don't get around to doing it right away, but I'm going to try to. What's up with the kids saying triggered? I don't know what that word is. Okay. I don't know. I haven't heard that. Maybe that's a regional thing and it hasn't hit Florida yet. Or maybe my kids are just weird homeschooled kids that don't say the same things that other kids do. Okay, 1 cup of crumbled blue cheese. 1 cup of crumbled blue cheese half. So we're going to do half a cup of crumbled blue cheese to start. Now, if you don't care about it being chunky, you can do the whole cup at the beginning. But I like the big chunks in it. So we're going to do half a cup of crumbled blue cheese to start, right? Okay, half a cup-ish. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not about perfection, it's about deliciousness, right? Okay. You can just go right back in there. My kids are homeschooled also. It's their friends. Oh, that's too funny. Ornery. Ornery would be a better term. Who's ornery? I am ornery a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. There we go. Half a cup of crumbled blue cheese. Half a cup of sour cream. Y'all, if you're gonna make blue cheese dressing, I like big chunks and I cannot lie. Get over here, yo. Look at this handsome fool. He's so tall. If you are going, good night, I love you. If you're going to make blue cheese dressing, please use full fat sour cream. Please use full fat mayo. Don't scamp. This is a treat. This is a treat. My son says he's shook all the time. Yeah, my kids don't say that either. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they're sheltered or if it's just because we don't, maybe that lingo hasn't made it this far into the burbs. We are definitely burbalicious here. Okay. Half a cup of sour cream. I'll do that. How do you start homeschooling your kids? Well, it really just depends on where you live. In Florida, you have to, if you've already enrolled them in public school, you have to unenroll them from public school, and then you have to send a letter to your county saying that you are homeschooling. But other states have different requirements. Okay, and then we need half a cup of mayonnaise. He's 14, so who knows? Oh, well, my kids are younger, so maybe that's why. It could also be the age, too. Ooh, all right, So I know a lot of people are like, oh, right now going, oh my God, that's a lot of mayo. Okay, first of all, I'm going to promise you all your blue cheese dressing that you order at the restaurants that you love have mayo in it. Don't be grossed out. And when it's all mixed up, it's not going to taste like mayo. It will not taste like mayo at all. Because I'm not going to lie, the very first time I ever made blue cheese dressing, I did the same thing. I was like, that's a lot of mayo. All right. We need half a teaspoon of lemon juice. We're totally going to cheat and we're going to use the bottled stuff. It's better if you use the real stuff, but that might have been a little bit more. Do what I say in the recipe, not what I do on the show. I'm going to tell you that all the time, but I'm going to just log myself out of my computer. Come on. Okay. Quarter teaspoon garlic salt. Don't skip the garlic salt, y'all. It's so good. Ranch is made from mayo, too. That is true. All right, garlic salt. And quarter teaspoon black pepper. Hi, Miss Kara. How are you? You guys, my boobs are everywhere today. What's going on? There we go. There we go. Okay. Again, oh, actually, I was going to say you could whisk this together, but actually you can't because we want this blended super smooth. So you're going to use a stick blender or you'll just stick this in your blender. If you're going to stick it in your blender, you'll go ahead and do that. I would just go ahead and start it there on the outset, at the outset. Dun, 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 dun. You guys are so quiet tonight. Why so quiet? All right. Scrape it a couple times to make sure it gets super. Do what I mean, not what I say. That is spot on. Keep blending it until it's smooth, okay? I'm gonna grab my spatula. Where's my spatula? Sorry. Where's my spatula? Dear spatula, where art thou? There art thou here. I can't wait to see it. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. I can't even begin to explain it. I made this when my mother-in-law was here visiting last time, and the two of us, this is gonna sound gross. I don't care. Hashtag confession. The two of you just literally ate a bowl with a spoon. Like we sat and ate a bowl with a spoon. It was so good. So good. Okay. We're gonna just scrape the edges. We want to make sure we get it all incorporated. You don't want to get a big chunk of sour cream or a big chunk of mayo. I mean, a big chunk of blue cheese is fine, but the other stuff, you really just want it super smooth and super incorporated. So we're just scraping the sides down. And then we're going to bring this back in for one last smoothie. That should totally be a shirt. What should be a shirt? Tell me what should be a shirt. I need to know. I'll make a shirt. Have you guys been in our shop? Go to our Amazon shop. We've got lots of shirts. Smooth blue cheese. What's the shirt? What's the shirt? Didn't hear. If you like smooth blue cheese, you're going to stop here, okay? You're going to go no further. You are done. It is delicious. You will be happy. You will send me love letters. Feel free to send me love letters. It's delicious, okay? If, like me, What's the #1 rule with stick blenders, guys? What is the #1 rule with stick blenders? Let's talk about that for a hot minute. Who can tell me what the #1 rule for stick blenders is? Anyway, if you are like me, do what I mean, not what I say. Oh yeah, that is a good shirt. I agree. I like that. We should make that a shirt. Let's just dirty one more spoon. If you're like me and you like chunky blue cheese, you're going to put in another ½ cup up to, so between a 1/4 cup and a ½ cup, depending on how chunky you like it. I like it really chunky. I mean, story of my life, right? So we're putting about another ½ cup in, and then we're going to give it a good stir. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's so good. Rinse ASAP. Yes, yes, yes. Wash it right away. Because you always hear about people slicing their finger on those stick blenders, and the reason is because they're getting gunk in them. They get stuck in them. They use their finger. Bad idea. But it's, you know, second nature. That's what you do. You stick your finger in there and you try to get the gunk out, and you end up slicing up your finger, which is not good, right? Not good. So yeah, rinse it right away and you'll never have a problem. Don't forget to rinse. Okay, we are almost done, you guys. I've been so unbelievably, amazingly patient. How am I out of jars? How is that even a thing? Ooh, this is a pretty jar. I wanna know if he... I'm gonna rinse this real quick. Really loves me. I'm right here. We want to put this in a jar. Aren't these pretty? These are new. These are the... I'm such a sucker for a pretty mason jar. Are you guys the same way? Such a sucker. I put too much soap in it. I don't want soapy blue cheese. Sorry, I know this thing is yellow. Okay, we're good. I wanna know if he really loves me. Alright, so we're gonna pour our amazing chunky blue cheese in here. Now it looks a little bit runny right now. It's not, it's very thick. But it's going to thicken up even more when you put it in the refrigerator. So don't be surprised when you take it out of the fridge. It'll scoop almost like yogurt. Just give it a little stir and it'll soften up again. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff so much. I'm totally gonna take a spoonful in a second. I love them, and I love the jars with latch. Yes, the latch top jars. They have some beautiful latch top jars, or they used to anyway. I haven't been in a while, but at IKEA. Love latch top jars. I wanna know if he loves me. All right, should we try this? Should we try? All right, I don't know. This is a mayo. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna taste it. We're gonna taste test it. Go ahead, be gross. I'm gonna just eat dressing. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is so good. Alright. So that is our homemade blue cheese. It's amazing. Super chunky. Super delicious. I don't want this advertisement on there. Yummy. Okay. We're gonna put this aside because I'm actually gonna put the vinaigrette on my Cobb salad. We've got all our Cobb salad ingredients. Wipe our table down real quick. Oh, we forgot the onion. Let's do the onion super duper quick. I wanna know if he really loves me. Say a prayer with every... Is anybody still here? Oh my gosh, can I get a quick hey, hey, if you're here? You don't even have to say your name or anything. Just hey, hey, I'm here. Let me know, let me know. I feel like we've run really late. The theme of the night is rinse. Come in over, girl. You have nice tomatoes. Awesome. Hi, Maricela. Hey, Miss Karen. All right. I just cut a lot of that. Miss Patricia is here. Guys, make sure if you're quitting for the night, make sure to pop over to our community page and join us over there before you go to bed tonight. We're having fun. We have participation awards every week. Top 5 participators for commenting and posting. We have lots of just fun chatting. It's just continuing the conversation during the week while we're not able to be live. All right. Hey, Miss Sandra. Hey, Judith. Hey, Sharon. 369. The goose drank wine. Monkeys with tobacco on the streetcar line. The line broke. The monkey got choked and they all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, Miss Julie. All right. I love seeing all your faces when you say hi. Your little faces pop up in the sidebar. There we go. Kelly just put a link to the community. And it's not an automatic entry, guys. It does take me a minute. I go through and make sure they're all real profiles. I don't want any creepy spammers. I don't want, you know. And if you're a blogger, y'all, you can come in on the caveat that if you start using it as your own self-promotion, you're going to get axed. And I'm going to be cranky about it, and I will remember that you did that. Because this is not a promotion group. Look, if you guys want to share stuff that other people do, that's wonderful. But if you're going in there to promote your own business, just don't. Just don't. Hi, Miss Laura. I had to remove 2 people today for spamming the sites. Cranky about it. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Chrissy. Yeah, we don't do that anymore. But if you want Lula at a deep, deep discount, we are liquidating. So go ahead over there and shop. All the dresses right now are $25. All right. Got our green onion. I want to know if she really loves me. All right. Tina says, not me. Not me what, girl? Not me what? Give me some of that beer. I would totally pass it through if I could. So we just did red onion, which should be called purple onion, and we're doing a little bit of scallion right now. Yum, 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 yum. Hi, Miss Nicole from Canada. I'm going to be in Canada next week. What? I haven't been to Canada since I was a baby. That's not true. That's not true. That is a lie. Pretty sure I went when I was a teenager. Liar, pencil fire. All right, let's make a salad, yo. Oh my goodness, talk about long awaited. This took so long, you guys. I always have to wash my hands in cold water after cutting onions. Really? I actually don't mind the smell of onions, so it's okay. All right. So we're gonna put, this is a mix of spinach and, what did I say? Romaine, spinach and romaine, chopped nice and small. This is a chopped salad, right? Okay. Then we're gonna do some chicken. We made the chicken on the show. Coming to Canada. No, I won't be in Seattle. I'm gonna be in Canada just for like a day for work. I wanna know if she really loves me. Say a prayer. We're gonna do some tomato. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this, you guys. We are going to do, I'm gonna scoot this over here as we use it. Okay. We're going to do some red onion. My 10-year-old oh, poor girl. Kids smell funny at that age. They do. I don't care how many times my oldest washes his hair. It smells like a boy. All right, we're going to do some hard-boiled egg. Yum. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about the salad, you guys. We're going to do some bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Oh my goodness. We're going to do some blue cheese crumbles. Oh my gosh, we're running out of room in my cute little bowl. Do some blue cheese crumbles. I want to know if she really loves me. I might find a great purse in Canada. I'll shop in Canada. Heck yeah, I'll shop in Canada. Yes, I will. Okay, blue cheese crumbles. I'm going to rinse my hands. I got blue cheese fingers. And some avocado. Oh my goodness. Avocado. you have to stay up cleaning your kitchen? Oh my God, so late. So late. Let's not talk about it. I text Kelly all night. I'm like, it's still not clean. It's still not clean. It's a sticking point. Okay. What else? Oh, scallions. Where did we do the scallions? Oh, they're right in front of me. Scallions. Okay, we've got look at that gorgeous Cobb salad, you guys. Oh my goodness, that is a classic Cobb salad. Super gorgeous. I'm gonna be in Whistler from Wednesday night to Friday morning, basically. So real quick. So we've got our Dijon red wine Dijon vinaigrette that we just made. I just sprayed myself. That was rather not fun. And we're gonna just, ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, we're gonna pour it a little slower next time. And OMG, Renee, you're so sweet. Ooh, I just dropped all my measuring spoons. Okay, you would probably take that back if you saw my kitchen like wide pan. It's really scary looking in here. There's so much mess. Okay, so we are going to try it. I've heard such good things about Whistler. I was actually gonna not go because I was just away last week, and then I'm gonna be away next month, and it just felt like a lot. But then I got 3 or 4 different people said, you can't miss out on Whistler. Whistler is so beautiful. So I'm gonna go. It's not even 2 days, so. All right, what's okay? Eric, it's okay. Who's Eric and what did he say? I missed it. I wanna know if he really loves me. Okay. We did good. I might do a touch less water in the dressing next time, only because it poured too fast. But flavor-wise, spot on. It is so good. So good. I thought maybe I wouldn't because flavor-wise it's spot on. So maybe I'll keep it the same. So good. You guys. We are bringing the wine so we can share. I love it. You bring the wine, I'll make the food. It's kind of how all my parties go. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me make the longest Cobb salad ever. We definitely took our time. It doesn't actually take that long when you make it by yourself. It's a lot of chatting. So good. Y'all are beautiful. I'm not promising I'll be here on Tuesday. I'm going to try. I will be out of town on Wednesday, so it really depends on whether I can get packed in time. But you guys are gorgeous. I love you. I will, I'll go live from Whistler. How's that? I'll go live. We'll show you the mountains. We'll see what's going on. And then we will definitely be back the next week to do more cooking. So definitely pop over to the community page, join the community page. Let's continue the conversation there, have fun. And we pop in and go live sometimes there too. I tend to do it without makeup, so fair warning. I love you. You're all gorgeous. Hey, we're the monkeys. We are a bunch of monkeys. I love you. Mwah.